Port of Oakland Landing project. You know, when you fly in to Oakland Airport, it's right there. You see it. There's no other building that's of the scale and functionality and modernity that it has right there in the port. So that's a big one that I always kind of point people to as, you know, here's CenterPoint West Coast Development's flagship project.
Port of Oakland and the city of Oakland ultimately took back a couple hundred acres on the west side of this old Army base. They really came to us, believe it or not, and said, we think you're a perfect fit for what we want to do. They needed a big BCO, a big firm with a warehouse, an industrial component to drive greater port volumes. It was right along our strategy. You know, port-related distribution, transload warehousing was right where we wanted it to be. It was a big endeavor from start to finish. You know, probably took 5 years in terms of the initial negotiations and the delivery of the building. The infrastructure here was old and poor, the road systems, the water systems, the sanitary systems. But ultimately, you know, we built an amazing building right inside the port, worked with the port itself. We assisted in their infrastructure. We ultimately signed a lease with a company called PCC that is a port-related third-party logistics firm. They were a great fit, brand new building, you know, container yard. They do a lot of throughput, transload. They've generated greater volumes.
It was a big step for them as a company. They see that, you know, this new facility is bringing in more business for them. It was a great outcome, great building. We got several awards for it.
We work with the community. We work with the unions. We work with the port itself and the city.
Our general contractor did a really good job in trying to implement the jobs policy and trying to hire locally.
Really good asset for the portfolio and a nice relationship with Oakland. It's kind of expanded and allowed us to do a little more in the Oakland area and, you know, give CenterPoint a little presence in terms of our brand and what we can do and how we ultimately can work with the community and deliver industrial product.
I think that's a really important project for us that will stand the test of time and really is emblematic of what CenterPoint is trying to accomplish in these markets that we work in.